Good evening, friends. As just now for class 11, I sent the portion of, contents that have been deleted for 2020-2021 by CBSE. I have already given the notification in which the portion which have been deleted, I just mentioned. I have also served this notice to the group also and to the children also that some of the portions have been deleted. But for the reminder of the students of class 11, I'm just giving out once again what are the lessons in literature which have been deleted so that they will not be able to get it burdened, because now, as you know, the because of the pandemic, the lessons have been deleted. In literature, in Hornbill English Core, Father to Son, the poem has been deleted. The adventure has been deleted. They will not be asked, so no need to study that. Snapshot, the Ghat of the Only Word has been deleted. The Tale of Melon City has been deleted. So the four chapters, two from Snapshot and two from Hornbill, have been deleted for class 11. And in writing, classified advertisements, letter to the reader, and letter for application for job, these have been deleted. Article and report writing has been deleted, but speech will come. And discussions, speech and an analysis on the basis of the and verbal as well as non-verbal inputs will be asked. So speech will be there definitely, and a small writing like notice, like a small information, and maybe that is small letter, informal or formal, will be there. But certainly there will be no article and there will be no report writing. So these are the things. Now today I just want to share one topic which is growing importance day by day, and that topic is, now the I'm going to deliver a small speech on the problem of depression. It is a common problem all over the world. You know, the growing depression is now growing to be a global disease all over. You'll find this depression, the word depression, being known to everybody all over the world. Some time back, 2000, till 2000, or let us say 10 years back, nobody talked about this as a disease. But nowadays, even the WHO, by the year 2020, has acknowledged this as a very dangerous disease. WHO has given this disease as in this series of bigger problem. It is not only a disease, but it is growing to be a fatal, physical as well as mental problem, that the World Health Organization has acknowledged this depression as a vicious problem for this generation, particularly for the younger generation. Now, this depression, there are a number of causes, and that leads to depression. Failures in exam, now not getting the proper attention by the parents, or being isolated from the family members, or sometimes having not accepting the reality also results in depression. The people understand that this is not the reality, but they are not ready to accept. So not accepting the reality leads to also depression. Then growing anxieties, and growing worries about something, like if for the youth, the problem of depression is mainly due to the growing anxieties for getting better prospect, better career, and getting better marks, over pressure, of the peer group, and the rat race, the growing cut thought competition, that has also made the younger generation suffer from this fatal disease called depression. There is no complete cure of this problem, but we can just avoid this disease from occurring in the very beginning. There may be temporary relief from depression, but to resolve it, to completely root out this problem, we need to have a number of measures to be taken. Meditation is often advised by the people or the yoga teachers that meditation can help reduce depression. Undoubtedly, meditation centers at mind, centers at heart. Actually, meditation gives a soothing effect to the heart, and the function of heart is just to pump out blood to the mind. So heart is simply an organ. So meditation is not going to help curb the problem of depression, because the depression is more a question of mind rather than heart. So it is totally the outcome of mind. Depression is directly, it stems from the mind, not from the heart. In most of the cases, depression stems from the mind, not from the heart. So in such a situation, when depression stems from the mind, you cannot really help cut this problem simply by meditation. So depression cannot be controlled simply by meditation or yoga or yoga asanas, because it is a non-physical problem. It is not a physical problem. Many kinds of depression are the result of non-acceptance of reality. People, mainly the younger generation, they don't accept the reality. They overestimate their potential, or sometimes they over expect their they over expect from their parents and from their friends. And when they are not getting fulfilled by their parents or their friends, they fall into depression. So depression can be a global problem. It is a serious concern for the younger generation. Our world is one of the freedom and competition and challenges class interest. We are running in a rat race, a cutthroat competition. So this is also increasing the stress and anxieties, and that results in depression. A person may become sad upon facing loss of business or feeling discriminated in his work. He may give to an anxiety and frustration. So if he suffers from any loss, whether it is a physical loss, or whether it is a academic loss, or whether it is a economic loss, certainly he will be distressed, and when he will be over distressed, he will fall into depression. So depression is a big problem, and most of the cases, negativity of the mind adds to depression. When a person starts thinking negatively, he is not able to cope up with the challenges and difficulty. He falls to the attribute of the depression, and he starts thinking negatively. So in such a situation, nature based thinking will help us curb this problem. We should not simply go by the treatment suggested, like meditation and some yoga asanas. Rather, we should think about nature based thinking and interaction with the parents, interaction with the teachers, interaction with the career guiders, those who guide, and interaction with the elder people, psychiatrist, interaction with the physiotherapist, interaction with the psychiatrist. That can help the people who are suffering from this problem. This is a kind of depression is a kind of mental trauma. So if a person is suffering from mental trauma, he is advised to consult a psychiatrist, and sometimes he has to take medicine, and continue medicine for some time, along with his diet, controlling his diet, some physical exercise, and nature based treatment is important. That means he should be just totally in the lap of nature, and understand the importance of life, and practically get interacted with the people who are experienced and they are elderly to them, and they should always listen to the thoughts and ideas of their parents, confine their problem to their parents, and talk about it freely. Then only this problem can be sorted out. But most importantly, the accepting the reality will help a lot, and then working according to the demand of the time, and certainly having a coolness of mind, and just thinking that everything will be at the right time, and not to hurry up for anything, not to go in a race, not to get disturbed or get disappointed when we are not going to achieve the required goal. It doesn't matter. We should not take everything to over anxiety and over consciousness. Things will happen at the right time. So we should also understand that everyone's potential is not the same. So just understanding one's potential, and understanding the nature of the things happening, and trying to accept the reality, that will help a lot. So depression can be cured with the help of a healthy interaction with the parent, teachers, and a good association of some of the, I mean, people like the psychiatrist, the career, I mean, experts, and the people who have a greater knowledge about how the things can be motivated to positive direction from negative direction. So a good counseling either from the parents or from the teachers can help reduce depression and de-stress. There are, I mean, thoughts and ideas by the great philosophers. If you go on reading, you will be de-stressed, your mind will be cooled, and you will have no more anxieties at all. So de-stressing is a natural process, and that requires proper balance between mental, I mean, setup and physical problems. So keeping yourself mentally alert, physically healthy, and being in the healthy interaction of the elders will help you reduce depression. And that is what I believe, that this biggest problem can be really resolved and can be minimized with the, I mean, atmosphere and nature based treatment. So far as the experts say that we have to follow nature based thinking instead of man based thinking, and then we can discover certain wisdom and realize that whatever has happened for our betterment. The people who are depressed must be made to understand that whatever has happened, it has happened for their betterment, and they should not take it in a negative way. Rather, they should take it as a creative way, and they should restart rebuilding their confidence and fostering certain kind of incentive to their mind, giving themselves a boost and restarting themselves, because it is very important that the people who are really suffering from depression should be always with the support of the parents and teachers, and with the association of some good people who can really rebuild their confidence and make them work in the right direction. That is what I feel depression is all about. Thank you. Have a nice day ahead.